Hi there. Here we have something a little bit different in the sense it's a 204 brake horsepower, the uprated engine from Volkswagen, that is, and it's the Volkswagen California DSG. It's a 2022. It's on an ageless plate which can be removed if you want to go back onto whatever plate it will go back onto, but I'll work that out and put it into the advert. It's got a full VW history, but it's got a very good spec. You've obviously got the tow bar, as you can see there. You've got the bike rack, table and chairs that stow away as they do on these Californias. It's a T6.1 DSG. Drives absolutely really fantastically well. I literally got back last night at about 11:30 after doing 350 miles on it. I turned it from 24,000 miles, just turned it over to 25, and she drives wonderfully. It's got a full VW history with it as well, which I can list in the advert. That strap there is where the table goes on, but what's good about this is on here you have that mode button down there with the heated screen. The heated screen's extras. But when I did it with the photos, well, I won't attempt it now while I'm holding the phone and try, because the seat's the wrong way around. And but when you turn it around, that mode button gives you all your speed settings. You can have individual, sport, comfort, and you can change the suspension on this as well. And the reason the guy opted for this as an optional extra, because he was originally going to use it as a daily car. That's his daily, so he didn't want it as a van type, like waving around on the bends. So he wanted like the beefed up suspension so you can like stiffen it up. But he ended up only using it as a weekend car anyway. So, it's a nice extra, and especially me driving it all those miles last night, you could really tell the difference, especially with the 204 brake horsepower. It's got the later it's a T6.1, so it's got the later sort of zip out full roof and windows there. Got the LED lights in the roof. I won't put those on because they only flicker anyway when they're on the camera. Let's move the door. Right, obviously it's got the digital dash, the radar, cruise control, traction control, self parking, all that kind of jazz that you get with these. And right, I'll tell you what it has also got, which is a nice extra, is you got the key there with the remote, and then you've got a nice little bag full of so it's opted for the 4-key option, so it's got 4 keys from the Volkswagen dealer, and then you've got spare water keys, bike rack keys, nicely labelled up from the previous owner. I'll put those back in there in a bit. In the drawer, the awning handle is actually on the awning, but those are your bike for your bike. It goes on the crossbar to hold your bike in place. 4 bike rack, that's your medical kit, and then you've got your curtains, which go magnetic curtains on those side windows. These later ones have the pull-out curtains. Obviously it's got electric roof, it's got heater, fridge, everything. You've got the wardrobe in there. And when I say this hasn't been valeted, I literally drove it back, and we've just washed it off this morning. I've showered it down, but then water keeps running out, as you can see, which drives me nuts. But I just wanted to get it on sale, especially in this colour, because the colour is stunning. It's like a metallic, it's not the bright red, it's like a medium sort of dark red. There's a name beginning with F, but I can't remember what it is, but I'll put that in the advert when I find it in a bit. All the awnings, all as you'd expect. And when I say the car's like new, it really is. Condition of it is absolutely spot on. We're going to put 4 brand new tyres. There'll be Nexion tyres as well, which are quite a good make. It's just got 2 getting a bit low on the front, and so I just thought, we'd just put a set of 4 on to make it all good. But with the radar cruise, driving it back last night, it was absolutely fantastic. I was just setting it about 70 mile an hour, obviously no more, and just followed the car in front and just maintained the speed, but it worked absolutely. You didn't feel like you had to keep going for the brake. worked really, really well. You had automatic headlights as well, which was good, so they kept auto dimming and everything, and they was doing it right, wasn't flashing people or dazzling people. And then you also had well, you had line recognition as well, kept it in the lines, so it bleeped if you was like drifting off a bit, but really good. And it's got sign recognition as well, so you can have the speed that comes with a sign on the dash. And that sounds a silly thing, but that's actually an extra. But with the DCC, I think it's called, with that adjustable sort of like, you can beef up the suspension and the power, you can change the power on it for economy or whatever you want. But I was coming back last night doing for the 40 to the gallon, which I thought was brilliant, because I wasn't driving it dead slow, I was just driving it quite normal. So but now, if you want to know anything, let me know, give me a ring. My name's Wayne, 07970 701166. The car will be fully valeted properly, but this is just a quick wash just to get a video and a few pictures on for now. So thanks for looking.